of things. But yeah, we're heading on vacation, so this is gonna be the last stream before that happens. So good times will be had by all, and I'm gonna just tell you all that obviously we couldn't end it without some community highlights. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump straight into it because we ain't got no time to be fooling around.
Yeah, vacation isn't gonna take itself.
we gotta get the community highlights done and over with so we can go on vacation. How do you do this again? It's this scene. All right, and then I also need to update this. So community highlights, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna push the button. You'll see.
One moment. Sundance Helix feels cheated. I thought there was gonna be no stream this week. Well, let's wrap it up.
All right.
Sorry to disappoint you, Sundance Helix, but we'll make things right for you. We can just stop the stream now.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Wrong fucking scene.
Oh no!
I screwed it up.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I ran the wrong scene. Oh, so embarrassing. No. The joke didn't hit. Oh, I had one chance. That's fine. All right, anyways, community highlights. Good times will be had by all because we got them. So we're going to start off with Rusi555.
God, this is nice.
It's just playing the wrong game. Apparently, they're playing City Skylines or something like that because this doesn't look like our game.
There is something about, there's like a few, we've seen like a bunch of these, and I don't know, like these style of pictures and builds, but like I don't really know what it is that makes these builds look this way. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like there was one, the second update 5 drop, there was like one really, really cool one that had this kind of feel. It's like it's a specific style. I don't know what it's called though, but does this make any sense?
We'll call it City Style or something. City
Style.
I don't know what it is. It's like the Mirror's Edge type of.
Yeah.
I might be saying that just because of the color scheme here, but there's something with like the clean cityscape kind of silhouettes. There's a lot of going on. You can see.
I feel like they zoom in for these pictures too, these screenshots, and so like there's like a little bit of fog going on, which is also kind of part of the look.
Yeah, one thing here too like you mentioned, they're zooming in, so it makes it also look more compressed. So that also adds to like that vibe of those type of builds. But yeah, really cool. Also, please take a note of how they made space for the manta coming and flying here. Really nice little detail. Yeah. So yeah, this is super cool. It's a very huge build. I don't know if this is the entire thing or not, but so on the left there's iron smeltery. In the middle building is a warehouse and transportation hub. The big tower in the back is oil production, and the third building close by is basic quartz and aluminium production, or
actually does stuff too. Incredible.
Yeah. So very nice. I love this kind of builds. I think these kind of builds are like, I want us to do more with that in like trailers and stuff like that. When we do put out trailers, like the biggest hurdle usually when we make trailers is like we should have new stuff. So like, we can't really like ask community to make stuff because it's not released. But if we have the chance, I would love to do more with these kind of builds and have it part of. If people want us to, of course, like the people who make.
Where's the frame rate? You're seeing it. This is a video.
Oh yeah.
We're still on the first frame.
We're still waiting for the second one. Yeah. We'll get there. All right. While we wait for that, let's check out what Terrornator has been working on.
Ooh, we've seen this before, right?
I think this is like a level up of that tower. I feel like.
Is this the same person?
Right? Pretty sure. Terrornator it has like a thing for towers. I've seen multiple. Frank convert tomorrow. I've seen multiple builds by Terrornator, and they have like this kind of vibe. This is very Halo inspired, and I'm pretty sure we have shown this, maybe not this tower, but like a similar tower at least on Community Highlights before. But I feel like this is a level up, because it feels like there's a lot more detail to it now. And
this has more detail than the previous one, I think.
Yeah.
I really loved, like, I guess it's like a train line or something at the bottom that comes out. Super
yeah,
nice.
Probably.
And I guess it's Halo, but this still always reminds me of Unreal Tournament.
Oh yeah,
it just
like facing worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
On the planet before they move up.
Yeah.
before the end times.
Is this where CSS is vacation? No, this is on your office.
No, we'll get to the vacation spot later. We got it. We got it. Next up is from scratch. We featured from scratch games last week, and we mentioned that like, whoa, there's something cool in the background. So this is the cool thing that was in the background.
Wow. It is a cool thing. Now in the foreground.
Now in the foreground. So it's like a work in progress factory, so it's not fully completed yet. This is I decided not to show the picture where you can see this floating, so we'll just ignore that. But yeah, this is a huge factory complex, and I think if anything the interior was also really cool. So I got a couple of shots here from the interior.
Huge.
Yeah, dude. And like you can just tell from all the amount of conveyor belts needed here for everything just tells you like the scale of things.
It's so clean.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, people building with intention like this is the thing that always blows my mind. Billie Eilish factory, yes. Billie Eilish lives.
Oh, true.
Lives here. I called her eyelash. God. I that wasn't even an accident this time. Billie Eilish factory. Makes her eyelashes.
With fuel.
But yeah, like. Just, you know, I mean, that's the thing about community highlights most of the time, not always, but it's like, it's a lot of really cool builds that are like built with like a lot of intention, and that I can never understand, because when I try to build anything, I guess I just make a bunch of mistakes and then give up, which is my problem. Everyone else makes a bunch of mistakes and learns from it. Yeah, and that's what's so impressive.
That is definitely the it's the learning process of when you've made these mistakes. It makes it easier to like figure out how to like space things out and stuff like that. Like that is a lot of hours getting to that point.
That's just experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Next up, we have from Bits. It's Bits.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Who's been
ominous, but also kind of. Kind of maybe like a really exclusive nightclub or something. I can imagine a bouncer at the door.
It's Bits. Bits is the bouncer. He used to be a bouncer, I think, if I remember correctly.
Bits used to be a bouncer?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, maybe Bits is at the door.
Yeah. Just no. You're not letting you in here. So this is he restarted his save file with update 6. So this is like this factory is just the basics.
Oh yes, the basics. Yes, bare bones.
Yeah. It's only making like the you know the starter stuff. So like you know regular frames, reinforced frames, like a couple.
It's just making the starter stuff.
You know the typical screws and all that jazz. Like anything you could possibly need is made. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. It's just, you know, the most expertly built starter stuff you've ever seen. No big deal. Just the starter stuff.
It's not even touching the ground. It's like he's doing this cool like layered deal where like everything is going up top, and then you just have like this walkway area.
Yeah, this is super nice.
Yeah. So
dang. Very impressive.
Nice. Very nice. Next up is from pobkac, another familiar name.
This.
Not on the community highlights, I hope.
Where did I see it then? I saw it somewhere.
I saw it on Twitter.
Maybe I just saw it on Twitter and I thought it was... Maybe I saw it on Twitter and I thought I was streaming.
You just wake up in a cold sweat like, Hi everybody, my name is Jason, I'm a community manager of Compensation Studios.
Well, you don't randomly burst that out every now and then, just in case.
You never know. It's like when you're ordering pizza or something. It's like, hey, Domino's, can I take your order, please? Hi, my name's Jason. I'm one of the community managers.
Yeah. Okay, what pizza would you like?
I'll watch your videos, Jace. Oh God, no, please.
Oh God.
Anyways,
actually, the pizza guy that I get pizzas from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows me by now. And, he asked me what I do for work. And I was like, I do like YouTube and Twitch stuff. And he's like, he just gives me his phone and he's like, can you search for your channel, subscribe to them for me? I'm going to watch them. Oh, God. So actually, if pizza guy, you're here watching, hello, I love your pizzas.
Nice.
Yeah.
I always have, we'll get to the build in a second. Okay, chat. I'm just going to get this off my mind. I always have this like hate-love relationship when you kind of like get to know the people you're ordering food from, where you're a regular at a place, so they know what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why do you hate?
So the hate-love relationship is like, I still want it to be, you know, like I want to order food and I don't want to feel like I have to do small talk if I'm in a bad mood, or like that, you know, this, because the most like not awkward, but like the most hardcore, like that kind of experience I've had where I was a regular at a sushi place was I ordered sushi and they asked me if I want to have dinner with their family. Like there and then.
Did you say yes or?
No, I said no. I just ordered sushi, dude. Like that was the weird thing. I just got my order of sushi, and then she asked like, "Do you want to get like Chinese, traditional Chinese dinner?" Because it was a Chinese family, and like they didn't speak like super well English, Swedish, but the son in the family did. So he like translated for me, like, "Oh, she's asking if you want to join us for family dinner," and I was like, "I just got sushi."
Fuck the sushi, dude. You can eat it later. You can have sushi again another time. Oh, okay. That's kind of cute, though.
It was super hard. I hate that restaurant went out of business. It was like me and two other people that like ordered food from there, but it's legit the best. I think we went there once, maybe. It was my favorite sushi place in Gothenburg.
Yeah, I think I did have sushi with you once.
Yeah, and we must have gone there.
Yeah.
It was super good. It was very like basic. I think that might have been a reason, because it was like in a pretty fancy neighborhood, or like part of the city where people like, I don't want to just like get a salmon on rice. I want to get like a sloppy blah blah blah. Like I'm not super into fancy sushi. I just want to get like a plain right. Big old sushi.
People freaking out in chat right now. Sushi's Japanese. Of course, sushi's Japanese.
Yeah,
that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be Japanese to work at a sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they were Chinese people working at a sushi restaurant.
Yes.
All right.
Who knows?
Not that crazy.
It's like the Japanese are only allowed to make sushi.
Yeah.
I don't even think sushi sushi originated from Japan, but it's like even back then a lot of Chinese people ate sushi too, I think, or
I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure. Anyways,
I'm pretty sure the origins are from Japan, but
yeah. The only thing I am sure of is that pobkac made a really cool build here. The one thing I'm not quite sure how pobkac did this was the like round like bevel things around the platforms.
I just want to twist them off.
They remind me of this is very obscure, but when if you're a keyboard player, like a musician, right? And you're one of those people that have like 40,000 keyboards, you can order these kind of stands that have like extension arms. So it's like one arm, it's one stand, and you have your keyboard on that, and then you add like extension arms on top of that stand. It really looks like those kind of extension arms.
Yeah.
And nobody will get it except if you have one of those. But yeah, it looks really cool. So this is a coal setup. Very interesting coal setup. I don't think I've ever seen people do it this way.
Yeah,
but it is pobkac.
I've never, no one has ever done it this way. This is bonkers.
Curved ramps? Is that maybe? Because I wouldn't be surprised if this is vanilla.
This is vanilla? How would they get this circle?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not quite sure how. Or I like vanilla in the sense that like the parts are vanilla, but maybe they're using micromanage or something like that. Pillars are vanilla. Okay. Yeah, really cool. Regardless, I dig this a lot. I am currently reworking my coal generator power plants, and
rotated pillars. Sorry. Yeah, go on.
Oh, that might be what it is.
I think you're redoing your.
Yeah, my coal generator setup. Actually, in this very same spot, actually. But this is more of an art installation than whatever I'm making. Yeah,
it's like a tree.
It is like a tree. You're so beautiful, like a tree. All right. Anyways,
this tree is pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. Next is from Dragonheart, who's making a juicy. Cool. Yeah, this is like a juicy power plants. I had notes for this, but they didn't get imported into my script. But if I remember correctly, this is a 9th, or maybe this is later. It's a tower of power with some cool. Yes, you can see the fuel generators in the middle stack.
These are so good, so clever. Holy hell.
They blend quite well in with the like the these structures that exist on the planet. You know, it's like you're watching like a remix or something.
Yeah, especially with like the train line things that are. I think are they train? They look like rails.
I think they're rails.
They kind of make it fit a little better too.
Yeah. The thing I'm like thinking about is like I don't think they're using the rails for train stuff, but they're using it more like a decorative piece. But I think it is rails.
I think it is.
Yeah. It reminds me of Sim Tower. If you ever played that game.
What's the thing in the back, in the middle? There's a massive thing in the back.
There's even more shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even more power. Train is actually in use. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Oh hell yeah.
How does that fit? Or does it just go around, or does it actually is there actually a station in here? That would be bonkers.
Yeah, I don't see one.
Yeah.
I love it. Be inside. Yes.
Oh, there it is. It's okay. That's why it's not in my notes. It's just in the. It's 9,900 megawatts of power.
Oh yeah, it's in your thing.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. Very nice, very nice. All right, next up is from...
Wasn't this in Final Fantasy? Yeah, it's one of the reactors.
This could again be the Dollet Tower in FF8. Every tower is the Dollet Tower. There's no antenna on it though. That's the siege at the start of that game. They like
the radio tower?
Yeah, exactly. The radio tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But it doesn't have the antenna, so... But actually, the tower doesn't have the antenna at the start, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Anyways, next up is from Commander Croup, or CMDRCroup.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that one.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Making juicy sandwich layers. This is a public announcement, y'all. Sandwich layers are pretty dope. Sandwich layers are pretty dope, but also make sure to make space for your sandwich layers, because I tend to always do like place the foundation layer and I'm like, well, I'll do one down, whatever, and then it's like, shit, doesn't fit, god, I have to redo it, it's so tight, running around. Just gotta have a little bit more space. So yeah, they made more of an effort to make the sandwich layer like a neat place to be at. It's like roomy and bright and shiny, and yeah, really nice. So take that, chat.
Again, just impressed with the again the experience and foresight that goes into this kind of thing.
Yeah. To
know to do this, to make sure there's enough space for like you can see that there's like different layers of like conveyor lifts as well. So it's got enough space for each of those. Really cool.
Yeah, sandwich layers are deceptive because you depending on what you do, you always think like, okay, I just need one layer of conveyor belts, but like sometimes you want to do crisscross and like you need them to go over each other and stuff like that, unless you don't care about clipping. So the type of people that hide their sandwich layer, I mean, that's fine too. But here it's more like here it's part of the build more so you can see it.
I love the hidden sandwich layers where there's like a lot of like clipping and overlapping and stuff, and it's just like when you hide your wires behind something.
Yeah.
And you're like, look how clean it is. It's exactly that.
Conveyor belt management. Just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Next is from FactoryGus, who made the thing where they put down the miner. And then they built around the miner and then produced the thing that we're meant to be producing. Yeah, the new meta.
This is pretty extreme.
Yeah. Sort of same vibe as pobkac's thing, where like build from the bottom up and then it's like a mushroom kind of thing.
Yeah. This one's more like a mushroom. The other one was like a tree.
Yeah. But I like this a lot. I also like that they added like these support pillars here. So like, no, it does make sense. Shut up. It does totally.
It's not just floating.
Yeah, it's structurally sound. Shut up.
Yep, checks out.
Yeah, so this is making 600 wire per minute, and it goes round and round. It's really clever because like it goes around like it's one direction and then it comes out in one direction. So like there's no need for merging.
The inner circle goes like counter to the outer circle as well.
I didn't even think about that.
This is really tasty.
Yeah.
Jason's very quiet.
Jason's very quiet.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
I think it's me that's loud. All right, I bumped you up.
Hello. Is this better?
It should be better.
Oi, bruv, I can hear you.
Oh, beach, bruv.
Beach days.
I didn't know why I thought about that. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Good old New Zealand 2005 memes, or even earlier, 2002 memes.
Don't say that. No, it's not that old.
20 years old.
Shit. You have to be deaf to hear that. All right, anyways.
Have you got a bucket or a hose? I'm parched as.
I have to watch that after this. All right, next up is from Frames and Flames. Through the Frames and Flames. Anyways, gotta end this before we get a DMCA claim.
Yeah, too accurate.
So this is from Frames and Flames, who is making a structurally sound project in the Blue Crater. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I just picked a few of these shots, but I just like this shot just because it looked so menacing.
I like the Mako glow on the bottom there.
I mean, those were the vibes I was getting when I was looking at this.
Yep.
I like the use of, they're building like on top of the coral thing here. So it's like part of the structure, which reminds me of like we've claimed this. This is ours now.
Yeah.
And like all the, I made this and all like the work, you know, like this isn't finished. This is structure isn't done. So you can see like the wiring and framing going on here. So like, it's a very nice detail.
Oh, cool. I'm a real sucker for frame foundations as well. So
yeah, dude.
A lot of those here.
If we could just build frame foundation, nothing else, then I'll be down. I'll be down.
Yeah.
New
New
meta. Day one, new meta. So I just like this very like condensed industrial zone in the Blue Crater. Very nice. Very nice. Next up is from Go Mifun, who's been organized. You know, it's not all work at Massage 2ABBB.
Don't say that too loud.
No. But you gotta get some breaks sometimes. So Mifun made this like a little VIP employee of the month break room with
those vending machines.
Big screens and vending machine, video games. Congratulations, Becky, you made it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the vending machines
Good
are
old
super
Becky.
tight. Becky's busting her balls off.
Are we making Becky? I wonder if we're making Becky the canon name for the Pioneer. I wonder if Hannah will sign off on that.
We should ask her. If anything, we should upload it under the queue as like.
Yeah.
And then Hannah's like, I can't not do it now. Bex.
Pioneer Becky.
Yeah.
Bex. It's like Becky and Gex. You ever play that game?
Vex or
Gex.
Gex. Oh yeah. I played it at a friend's house once when the PlayStation was new, because that was a PlayStation game. Well, there was it was like that. He was like a James Bond kind of like little. Was he based on the phone company, or was that just in my head?
No, I don't.
Gecko.
Think so. He was just a gecko.
Yeah, okay. Because there is a phone company that's called Gecko that has like, looks exactly the same. And I for some reason, I feel like I've heard somewhere that like, no, that was funded by that company. Insurance company, that's maybe what it is. I'm not sure if that was true or not.
Gecko mobile shop or...
Geico, that's what it's called.
Geico's the one, yeah.
Yeah. Or it was like some sub-share or something. I can't remember, but there was some connection between Geico and that game or something, but that could have just been like kids being like, my dad works in Nintendo, and just made that shit up.
Kids would never make anything up, dude.
No.
It must be true.
Yeah. At any rate, here's from GameGearMaster, who's making, speaking of sushi before, GameGearMaster knows exactly what I want on my sushi belt.
The setup here, so it all goes in horizontally and then it turns vertically to go to. How does this actually work?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening. It's like, so they call it the inner lever. It's shuffling a deck of cards. It mixes together all the manufactured items into a homogeneous stream of distribution across the world. So I think what's happening is that they're making like distribution belts that goes out to different parts of the map, and they want to have like not one central storage space. It's like multiple storage spaces with like all the different items you need to build. So you don't have to like run back to the one spot on the map every time. You can go to like any of these like distribution centers or whatever. Which I really
clever.
like. Yeah, I like that idea, because that is a thing where when you're out building and you're like, if you start in grass fields and have your base there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna run off to the Blue Crater or the Dune Desert or whatever, you run out of parts and you're like, oh, I have to go back all the way.
Yeah.
So this makes it a lot easier to like expand your building. So I dig it. It's like a huge Amazon distribution network kind of. So I guess it just takes like a huge buzz of all the parts and just like splits it up into many different parts and then send them off and then like maybe sort them once they get to the distribution center. That's the story I have in my head right now based on what I've read. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Story.
Yeah, but it makes sense to me.
Yeah. I would love to see a top-down picture of this. That would be crazy.
Oh yeah, I guess it might be tight. Like this, it feels like this is a bottom floor and there's like multiple stuff going on at the top here. But that would be super cool to see. Yeah. All right. Next up is from NobodysXaos, and this is where we're gonna go.
This is not what I was expecting when you said their name. They usually do big, ominous things, but this is a really cool. Like, I would live here.
Yeah?
Absolutely would live here.
It's funny you say that, because that was like the title of the post. Is like, would Jace live here? I would like to think so.
I've been played. I absolutely would be here.
But the problem here, Jace, is that this is a timeshare real estate, so I would also live here. So we're gonna have to share. Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker. You can have it. You can keep it. It's all yours, dude.
100%.
Timeshare you can have all the time. It's fine. I'll stay here.
It is really detailed. I've just picked.
Is that a barbecue?
Yeah, dude, the barbecue is super detailed.
And it's massive. Look at the door on the side there. That barbecue's fucking huge.
You could slap so many burgers on this baby.
Oh, you could chuck so many shrimps on the barbie. Holy fuck.
You could throw another bar with shrimps on it on this bar, baby. So good. Yeah, so this is a like little retreat we can run off to. This is the interior. Very nice. The cool like dance mat kind of deal. Like, dude, whoever lives here, they 100% have like a vibe or something.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking at first was like they've just got a permanent like DDR set up in front of it. Like, that's not what it looks like, but like I don't know, just like the way it's like lit up in the colors and stuff. Could
yeah,
I love all the pictures that are up on the walls.
Oh yeah, super cool. And yeah, here's a bedroom. I think this is the master bedroom. You can see the TV, huge TV. With the love.
Wait, live, love, laugh, or something?
Yeah.
Love or whatever it is. Okay.
Dude, this like the lamp here, super good. Is that like a couple of the small signs or what's going on there?
Wait, are those things behind the TV's consoles? 4 consoles,
bro. Yeah, okay.
Does anyone get that reference at all?
I don't. But it's like this is the PlayStation. You got the GameCube.
Yeah.
This is Sega Saturn, maybe. I don't know.
That's the PlayStation 6.
The PlayStation 6. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So super cool. I dig this. I would live here too, actually, or I would go vacation here for sure. And it's like close to the beach too, so it's like super nice.
So someone else wears the pool. The pool, it's a natural pool.
Yeah, and it's a beach house. But yeah,
you know
what? That is true. You know what? Like the height of like look how rich I am is when you have like an estate like this that's right next to the beach, and you also have a pool. That's like a
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I have a
I
beach.
think I'll swim in some fresh water today.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll swim in the salt water today.
Yeah. Oh, the audacity. Yeah. All right. Very nice. Very nice build. So I'm gonna be honest here. We almost didn't have any community highlights this week because I was so busy with other stuff, and I was like, we'll just do a chill stream. We won't do any community highlights. But then I saw this next one from Danny Canero, and I was like,
Oh no.
fuck it, we'll do community highlights. I can't not show this off.
It's got cranes.
It's got cranes. It's a platform. Like, it's got the whole meta. It's in the Spire Coast.
God. It has a helipad.
It's got a helipad and a helipad next to the helipad.
Holy
Check this shit out. Like the transport here. Yeah. Danny didn't fuck around.
No. This is a great build. Holy crap. So what is going on here?
So this is oil rig. This is making fuel. I can't see any fuel generators, so I'm assuming they're just producing stuff here and then just like shipping it off somewhere. Also nice detail with the pipes here and the crane.
Yeah, super good.
Yeah.
I love the pipes on the left there. I like the whole like they're going
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not in a spaghetti way. It looks pretty intentional.
And the other really cool part with this build is like in the middle here, there's like this like command center kind of deal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And in the interior, this is what you'll find.
Oh shit.
So
Nice.
yeah, so here's some couple of
Super
numbers. Yeah, so making rubber and plastic, producing crude oil, making from crude oil. You got the whole shebang. And then packaging it off and sending it off.
Super nice.
Super nice. So yeah,
So impressive.
almost didn't get any community highlights this week if it weren't for this build. That's the trigger. And then I was like, found out about it. A lot of this shit.
Can we get a thanks? Thanks, Danny helps a lot.
Yeah.
In chat right now.
So yeah, thank you everyone for all the cool stuff that you've been making. I'm looking forward to like seeing all the cool stuff that's going to be made while we're on vacation. So like when we get back, there's going to be a multitude of builds probably that a lot of people have been working on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big juicy one.
It's going to be a big one. So make sure to use the hashtag Satisfactory screenshots on Twitter if you post anything. Obviously, when we get back, like I'll check the whole backlog essentially. So like don't be afraid to post while we're gone. Like I'll still see it. And the same goes for on Reddit. If you post on Reddit using the screenshot flare, then it'll also be noticed by Senpai.
Senpai Snut Senpai.
Yeah, exactly. So good times. And no creative highlight this week, unfortunately.
Bummer. What a bummer.
Bummer. But I urge you all
Turns out
to...
there were no creators out there. Literally zero. No one's making any content for any game.
We ran out. We've showcased everyone.
Every single person.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I urge you all to check out, go to Twitch and go to the Satisfactory category and find a bunch of cool stuff, a bunch of cool people. There's many.
Or use the old, you can search for like a game on YouTube. There's like there's a bunch of creators there. It's a thing that like I know that whenever I've gone through and searched for content creators, like I see a lot of people making a lot of Satisfactory content, but sometimes it's kind of hard to showcase because we only show about a minute, and some of them can be like big, kind of more long form Let's Plays and stuff, So if you're interested in chilling while watching people play Satisfactory, definitely check out the YouTubes.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of content there.
Yeah. And it's kind of the same deal on Twitch. Like sometimes we really want to highlight Twitch streamers, but like it's hard to, we got to find a good clip, I guess, maybe to showcase or something. And
yeah,
it's
but
like
sometimes
hard.
like a 1 minute clip doesn't demonstrate the value of that, like why you should go there. It doesn't sell or something.
Yeah. I could just make a real quick shout out, if anything, to Dixie Chris, who's been moderating a lot for a bunch of streamers. Dixie Chris started streaming recently, like this week. Really fun stream. I was hanging out there yesterday. So if anything, I can give a little shout out to Dixie Chris. Check him out.
There you go.
So yeah, that is community highlights for the last community highlight forever.
That's it. Ever.
Ever. It's over, chat.
That's it.
We're never coming back.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're done. Completely done. Game's
All right.
finished. Thanks,
Shipping
everyone.
it.
Yep. All right. Well, since that's done, I'm out of here because I only come here for the community highlights at the moment. And,
Yeah. The rest of the scene isn't good enough for Jace.
Exactly. So it's back into the cage for me.
Yeah, you get back in
and
there.
I will see you all whenever I see you all. Okay? So take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Bye.